Welcome to the first video of 2025. 2025, crazy. We are in, I don't even know. We're in 2025, and wow, that happened fast. And the last month or so of 2024 on this channel did phenomenal. I'm so thankful for that. Thank you so much. The how to kickflip video is still doing great, and the 6 games unboxing, all that is doing great. Happy New Year. I know I didn't announce it publicly, but Happy New Year, and hope everyone did good for the holidays. I know I'm a bit late to this. As you can see, if you've been watching these videos, there's a new desk. And there's a new background, and there's a piano there now, and everything's a bit different. I'm sorry I didn't make videos. This might hopefully explain for it, hopefully this will explain it for you. I had to rearrange this whole room, doing a bunch of stuff. Plus, school, life, stuff like that, still going on. I have to study for science. Anyway, I do want to put this video out for y'all because I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a video like this. I see a lot of people sharing their collections online, so I thought maybe I'll share my my very boring but honestly kind of interesting fingerboard collection. It's not that interesting, to be honest, but I don't know if people even want to see this video. I was thinking of doing more informational videos, but I thought maybe it's kind of cool to take a break from those, because I've been kind of making, I made one in the past few months, but I don't want to make another one. All right, I'm going to get started with all these boards that I have and the story behind them. And I saw the Mike Schneider video when he did kickflip on his setups. I don't have as many setups as Mike Schneider, but I do kind of want to tell the story of some of these decks that I have. So we're going to go in full chronological order from my very first few boards to my, my more recent boards that you probably see. So I'm going to start off with these ones right here. And I don't know if people know this, but I have a whole box over here full of setups, so that's kind of where I'm going to be reaching if you see my hand there. This one is an original old tech deck. This is not my first tech deck I ever had. I'm not that old, so this is just something I want to show off. My friend gave this to me because he said, he saw me fingerboard. He's like, I have one of those. I said, sure, bring it over. And he had this one, and I was like, wow, that's ancient. And he was like, you can have it. I said, really? I said, bet. So I took it. So yeah, I think that's a World Industry tech deck. I don't know, it says World on the bottom. I don't know if that's World Industry or anything, but yeah, it's a tech deck, a really old tech deck. I have an old school tech deck that I bought at a Winners, and yeah, it's just an old school tech. It has a new logo, but it's pretty cool actually. I used it quite a bit. I wish I kept it in the box, but this was about 6 years ago, so yeah, this thing's 6 years old. That's crazy. So these are all the decks I kind of own. So geez, let's pour them out. Let's get to it. First tech decks I've had. So this is one of them, and this is another one of them. So this is a primitive tech deck here, and this is one of the first tech decks I ever owned. It's kind of cooked because I used it to mold a board once. The grip tape just got cooked, but this is one of the first tech decks I've ever owned, and it is so cool. I love this thing so much. I'll never get rid of it. Sell it. I'm probably never gonna sell these. I'll never get rid of it because I like it so much. Look at that. It's a cool graphic. It's just a green graphic. I still use it for crafts sometimes. It's kind of all beat up, but that's the first tech deck I had. You'll see a lot of tech decks in here, but this is another tech deck. It's a 29mm Zero tech deck. Don't ask where the trucks and wheels went. I have no clue. This is it has a monkey on it, like an ape. It's pretty cool. The story behind it literally was my mom brought me to Walmart. I wanted a tech deck, and what got me into fingerboarding was basically the old David Jones videos, stuff like that. So these are the fingerboards that started it all for me. These two right here, absolutely stunning. The board I got in after that, actually my first wooden board, because believe it or not, these are I use these for 6 months. Those specific tech decks I used for months. The board I got after that was this red 30mm P-Rep, or broken knuckle, whatever you want to call it. And I've always wanted to reset up this board because first wooden board I've ever gotten, is this just blank red board I got off Amazon. I remember why I got it. I saw it in a Braille video, R.I.P. Braille. I saw it in a Braille video, fingerboard video, and this board is super high kicked, but it's the first wooden board I ever gotten, and it's so cool. It's so cool. To think I remember getting it at Christmas, like 2019, and I was so hyped to get a wooden board for the first time with bearing wheels too. Don't ask where those trucks and wheels went to, because I don't know. I absolutely love this thing for the nostalgia. The boards I got after that was these two right here. Now this is another P-Rep, and this is like an anti-ones board. I forgot what it's from, but I got it from, I mentioned them many times on this channel. I got it from the Border Labs shop in Vancouver, Canada, and this was in 2020, I think. Somehow during quarantine. I don't really remember. I might get the times wrong. This was a long time ago now. It's pretty crazy that was that long ago. But this was my first time visiting the fingerboard shop, or the skate shop in Vancouver, so Border Labs now. They still sell this graphic, I think, there. These are just China boards. And yeah, this was the second wooden fingerboard I had. It said rock shit on it. And I didn't know that at the time, me being like, what, how old, I don't remember, but I didn't know that at the time. And then when I realized, I was like, oh shoot, Dad, and he was pretty cool about it. But yeah, my dad got this for me when I was like, who knows how old. And yeah, the graphic, I didn't scratch this off on purpose. I actually did ride the board. This is what actually got me kind of okay at fingerboarding, and I'm proud of the wear I put on this board. And I have another one here. This was my other board I had, and it's another P-Rep. My first grip gap I ever did. It was a pretty bad job, but like I said, I don't know what trucks and wheels went. But this board, yeah, it looks like it's been through a lot, because it has been through a lot. But you know, this board absolutely so much fun. You know, it's all skulls on it. It's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool graphic. I think they still sell this graphic. I don't know. Yeah, it's been years though. It's been years. I decided to make my first fingerboards. So these are the first two fingerboards I made. They're pretty goofy. This one, as you can see, the ply I cut too short. I just sharpied on it. I wrote juice on it. Yeah, it's pretty lame, but I remember this board, never even used it, because the tail, like as you can see, is only 3 plies for the tail, because I didn't cut the veneers long enough. And I did the graphic with like a highlighter, and it's like super poorly shaped and stuff. And yeah, this thing is pretty crap, but it's the first fingerboard I ever made, so you know, pretty cool thingy. Yeah, pretty cool thing. Another board I made was this one, and I actually use this board. It's actually gripped, and it's a 34mm board, maybe 35 at the top. It's a fat board, and this is like what, and I made my own 34s basically, in order to, you know, try them out without buying an expensive board. So yeah, this board is pretty fat. The pop is not there anymore. The plies are peeling apart. This is all sharpied on. Yeah, this is old. This was like me in grade 6, and the grip tape ripped, so I sharpied a black thing there. Yeah, this is just pretty nostalgic. So this is like the second board I ever made. So I got this board. This board is a Tech Deck Performance Series, the first one I ever gotten. But you know, I use this board until a while, but I actually enjoy this board a lot. Tech Deck Performance Series, I think, get too much hate. I think they're really decent boards for the price, that is. I got my first professional board, and I got this one right here, this dynamic board that is still set up to this day, because this board is absolutely amazing, and I still use it to this day. And this dynamic, I got it as a complete at the Border Labs shop that I will mention a lot. You'll hear a lot of visits from there. But this board is still phenomenal. I love this board. The dynamic wheels, the dynamic trucks, first set of pro trucks, dynamic trucks. Actually, these aren't the original trucks I got. The original trucks I got, I broke them, and I was so mad. So I had to go back to this board until like for like 6 months, until Christmas came around and I could get new trucks, which were these lime green base plate trucks that are still good to this day. All of these trucks are still good. The board still performs amazing. So there's that board. I'm just gonna rapid fire through boards I have made. These are just boards that, you know, I made for fun, and I never really used them. This board I actually used for a bit. It was like a beater. It just says juice. I think I did a good paint job on it. Anyways, yeah, one of the better boards I've made. It's like pretty good. rapid fire, like I said. These two are just random ones that I made for fun. No real significance to me, to be honest. I have all these tech decks here. They're not very, like, they have no significance really. This one just has foam tape on it, and I actually used this tech deck for a bit. There's actually, no, wait, actually, you know what? This one has significance, because it was the first YouTube short to blow up. It was a modded tech deck, and this was one on there. So, this one does have the significance, so we'll mention this Santa Cruz tech deck. Whoops. So, those are all the boards that I have there. So, we're going to go through more of them in this box I have over here. Let me just get the ones that aren't that important. This board I made recently. It's not the best board I ever made, but it's kind of fun because I like the funky shape I put on it. So there we go. I'm probably gonna give that to a friend. These are not in chronological order anymore because I lost track of where I was. So we're just putting the ones that I don't really care about right now. This is another board that I made. It's a lot better. It's very shiny, as you can see, and you know, it's pretty cool. Whatever. Next board, these are two tech decks I have. This is a 25th anniversary tech deck toy machine. My favorite toy machine graphic ever, the fists. I love it. I always show this tech deck off. And I have this DGK tech deck that I never really use. I never really use these tech decks. They're just collectibles. I have this pink board I made, 30mm board. No significance to it whatsoever. I just have it. Next, I have this Performance Series tech deck that I actually sometimes use, not really. It came with the shred pyramid. Oh shoot. It came with the shred pyramid. Like I said, I like the tech deck Performance Series. I think people hate on them too much. The wheels I actually don't despise either. Like, I like these boards. Next, here I have this really funny shaped board I made. I made a one for my friend. I made it look like a pencil, and because it looks like a pencil, you can see that photo on my Instagram. I might upload a picture right here, but yeah, this is just a funky shape I made for fun. It's actually pretty good. You'd be surprised. And these are the Tech Deck Performance Series wheels and trucks that I got from this board from like 4 or 5 years ago. Coming up on my actual setups that I kind of use sometimes or have used. So this is a upgraded tech deck that I was going to make a video on, but then I scrapped the idea because the recording was so garbage. It's literally those new tech deck shapes, so the mellow tech deck shape. It's a primitive graphic, if you couldn't tell. These, what should we call it? These, Leaf-Eye 32mm trucks. These mini wheels from some brand, I forgot what they're called, but it's a Chinese brand, and they're actually the smallest wheels I own. Look how tiny these wheels are. And they're actually urethane, but they don't squeak too much, but they're actually urethane. Like, they feel soft, and they feel good. Moving on, setups that I actually use, and I already mentioned this setup, the dynamic board, so I'll mention these 3 other ones right here. So this is my grail, my holy grail of my fingerboard collection is this right here. There's a cat. There he goes. This is a Len FB fingerboard, and it is just I love this thing so much. Reason being is I got this at ASI Berlin, as the name implies, in Berlin. The fingerboard shop, you know, the ASI Berlin, which is crazy to me. All these parts are from ASI Berlin. I think the wheels aren't actually. I got them as replacement because I broke the other pair. Board, it's the black velvet too, because I only read black velvet. The black velvet on the top. This Len board is a 1-of-1 handmade board from Len. I love this board so much. I want to get another one so badly, but you know, Germany shipping is really expensive. Cover trucks on this, the full German setup, level up beta bushings. Besides that, those aren't German. Wysocki wheels, and yeah, I love this board so much. I don't use it anymore that much, to be honest. It's just so beautiful. What I got after that was this, and you've seen this video on this channel if you follow my videos. This is a civil made. It was the Tirreno V2 graphic, which I always wanted the Tirreno graphic, but they didn't have the V1 anymore, so I was like, oh well, they have the V2 now. So I bought the V2 graphic. As you can see, it has gotten a lot of love. I love this graphic and this board. I love it a lot. Civil Made makes some of the best boards on this planet, honestly, and they have free shipping. So that's why I will order them from them again soon. after my 6 gates trip. It has Opsius trucks on them, my first pair and probably my last pair because I don't like them that much, but, well, I do like them, but I think I like the other trucks better. I also don't love the aesthetic of the hangers as much, but they're not bad trucks by any means. I just, I prefer my Dynamics and my Black Rivers. And I have white Wysocki wheels on this because I like the Wysocki wheels, and Black Velvet on the top too. Actually, I forgot to mention 2 other boards. Whoops, we forgot to mention 2 other boards that is in this box. I have this other tech deck, World Industries tech deck. It has foam grip on it. That's basically it. It's just the old shape I used to have. And I made this board one time. Another board I made. It says Juice on it. Pretty cool. Yada yada. Anyways, my current main setup that you already seen on this channel. This Black River. This 5 luck fingerboard. With SD dynamic trucks, Piro wheels, and FBS on the top. Just kidding, that's Black Velvet tape. Whoops, it's not FBS, it's Black Velvet. I only have Black Velvet, I just realized. This is the best board I've tried in recent times. It is so beautiful, so elegant, so well crafted, and it's Canadian. So there's that, and the wheels are Canadian too. So, go buy yourself a 5 luck. That's everything I just went through, I think. I think that's every board I own. I have boards mounted to my walls, but we will not show that. So, that is all the boards I have. This video has been way too long. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier, I'm going to 6 gates next month. Hopefully there's the Toronto trip. Hopefully you guys will get to see a video on that if I don't feel awkward recording with my parents. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. Take care of yourself. And, if you're in school, have fun studying, because I have to study after this. Enjoy your rest of your day. Ugh.